Chapter 6. Designing the Platform, Architecture of a Learning Nation. 1. The blueprint on the whiteboard. In a glass-walled lab overlooking the Ottawa River, a design team sketches circles on a digital whiteboard. Each circle represents a layer of Canada's future open education ecosystem: people, content, technology, governance, culture. Their brief is simple but enormous. Build a digital space where every citizen can learn anything, anytime, at no cost, and make it feel as natural as scrolling social media. They call it Learn Canada, a working name but already a vision. 2. The guiding principles. Every great institution begins with a moral architecture. For Learn Canada, for design principles guide every decision. Open by default. All publicly funded educational materials, courses, textbooks, datasets, are released under open licenses, Creative Commons BY-NC. Accessible to all. Content must be bilingual, mobile-first, disability-friendly, and downloadable for offline use in remote regions. Collaborative, not competitive. Learning thrives through cooperation. Users can mentor, co-create, and share resources freely, earning reputation points instead of grades. Ethical by design. No data sold, no ads shown, no algorithmic bias tolerated. Privacy and inclusivity are constitutional requirements. These principles transform a website into a civic space, a digital equivalent of a public park. 3. The platform spine. At its core, Learn Canada would be a federated open-source platform, similar in architecture to how universities interconnect through shared research networks. The backbone includes user layer, accounts for learners, educators, and institutions, linked to verified digital IDs. Content layer, repositories of courses, micromodules, and research data. Gamification layer, badges, progress trackers, community challenges. AI layer, adaptive learning that personalizes content while staying transparent, all algorithms auditable. Credential layer, blockchain-secured certificates recognized nationally. Each layer operates independently yet communicates through open APIs, ensuring provinces and institutions can plug in their own systems without losing sovereignty. 4. The gamified interface. Learning must compete with entertainment. Borrowing from the psychology of successful apps, the interface would feel intuitive and rewarding. Quests instead of courses. XP points instead of grades. Collaborative challenges tied to real-world issues. Design a low-carbon neighborhood, map local biodiversity, code a public service app. Streaks and teams encourage persistence and community. Behind the fun lies pedagogy, short modules, 10 to 15 minutes, built around microlearning theory, each ending in an actionable task. The dopamine loop becomes the curiosity loop. 5. A content architecture. Canada already generates vast open educational resources, OER. The platform would curate and tag them into clear streams. They call it Learn Canada, a working name but already a vision. Stream. Focus. Contributor examples. Foundations. Literacy, numeracy, digital basics. CMEC, Athabasca University. Work and skills. Trades, green tech, AI, healthcare. Colleges, industry partners. Culture and languages. Indigenous, immigrant, bilingual content. Heritage Canada, Indigenous councils. Civic life. Law, history, ethics, environmental citizenship. CBC, NGOs. Innovation lab. Open research, citizen science. Universities, NRC, CSA. Curation teams ensure quality and cultural accuracy, while AI assists with translation and tagging. 6. Credentials and recognition. Each completed module grants microcredits logged in a learning passport, portable across provinces and recognized by employers. Accumulated badges can stack towards certificates or diplomas accredited through partnerships with universities and colleges. Think of it as stackable learning, short bursts that build lifetime qualifications, faster, cheaper, and more responsive than traditional degrees. 7. Governance model. To avoid bureaucratic drift, Learn Canada's governance would mirror successful hybrid models such as the CBC or Canada Health Infoway. This multi-stakeholder structure keeps the system both accountable and agile. Body. Role. Federal Secretariat. Funding, infrastructure, international partnerships. Provincial Consortium. Curriculum adaptation, accreditation, local outreach. Advisory Council. Educators, Indigenous leaders, youth, industry, accessibility experts. Ethics and Data Board. Oversees privacy, AI transparency, inclusion audits. 8. Data ethics and security. All user data remain encrypted and owned by the learner. AI recommendations must be explainable, no black boxes. The system undergoes annual public audits similar to financial reports. Transparency is not an afterthought, it's constitutional. 9. Accessibility and the North. Learn Canada commits to universal reach. Courses downloadable for offline learning. Solar-powered learning kiosks in remote northern and Indigenous communities. Partnerships with SpaceX, Starlink and Telesat for broadband coverage. Multilingual interface supporting English, French, and at least a dozen Indigenous languages at launch. The goal is literal universality, no Canadian left offline. 10. Funding mechanisms. Annual operating cost is almost equal to $3 billion, as shown in Chapter 5, financed through reallocation of 10% of federal innovation subsidies. Matching funds from provinces optional. Corporate partnership tier, companies contribute content or internships in lieu of taxes. Public donation endowment, citizens can sponsor a learner as civic philanthropy. Because the content is digital, marginal cost per new user drops towards zero, scale produces savings. 11. Incentives and social integration. Learning earns tangible rewards. Tax credits for completed modules. Automatic recognition for professional development hours. Microgrants for learners who mentor others. Integrating the platform with LinkedIn and Service Canada creates instant visibility for employers, turning education into employment currency. 12. The role of educators. Teachers are not replaced but redeployed as mentors, curators, and content creators. The platform pays educators royalties for popular modules, giving them a new revenue stream while keeping content public. Union collaboration ensures fair standards and workload balance. Knowledge ceases to be a lecture, it becomes a conversation. 13. Cultural design, making learning cool. Marketing treats curiosity as status. National campaigns show celebrities, athletes, and everyday heroes sharing their learning streaks. Slogans like "Learn like a Canadian," "Brave," "Curious," "Connected." Social media challenges invite users to post what they've learned that week. Education becomes lifestyle branding, intellect as identity. 14. Continuous evaluation. Every year, the platform publishes an open learning impact report, number of active learners, completed modules, skill gaps closed, job placements facilitated. Independent economists assess ROI, data scientists study engagement. Feedback loops keep the system accountable and adaptive. 15. Closing argument. On the Ottawa whiteboard, the final line reads, "A nation that learns together never falls apart." The design team steps back, realizing the platform they're building is more than code. It's infrastructure for imagination, a digital institution that converts curiosity into capital and solidarity into software. Learn Canada would not replace universities or schools, it would amplify them, weaving every citizen into the same learning network. Like the transcontinental railway or universal healthcare, it would bind a vast country through shared access, turning distance into connection. The blueprint is drawn. The nation is ready to build. End of Chapter 6. Designing the Platform, Architecture of a Learning Nation. Chapter 7. Marketing the Mind, How to Make Learning the New National Sport. One of the billboard that changes